My name is Gadir Lavandez, La Madrid. I am from Bolivia and I'm here representing the CBD Alliance. The CBD Alliance aim is to enable and enhance the participation of civil society in the CBD process. So the CBD Alliance does not intend to be one single voice of civil society or represent the whole civil society, but rather be a bridge and like I said, enable and enhance the participation. So that's our basic work. We've done a lot of activities. We do a lot of activities within the CBD process during COPs and during the intermediate meetings, and during the time we don't have the meetings as well. We make sure to bring people into the process, mainly from the global south. We support indigenous and local communities, other groups like women, also youth. We work closely together as well. And we make sure to have a strong voice in the process, because we gather mainly smaller organizations that otherwise would not be able to be as strong as they are together. Well, there are certainly several challenges. In a broad perspective, we see that civil society spaces are shrinking in comparison to the participation of other sectors, mainly the private sector and their interests. We can see it in in the last COPs, we really saw a big gap between the number of participants and their interventions during meetings and their liaison with key actors under the CBD process. That's one of the challenges. Another challenge, of course, it's in terms of the privileges and gaps. Like, how do we create this awareness of the CBD process when it's so difficult to access, to travel to Egypt, to be in these kind of resort spaces, to the grassroots organizations that are doing things already on the ground but don't have the capacities in terms of technical capacities, financial capacities to come to these meetings, to devote to these meetings. So that's also another big challenge as civil society. And well, there are several, but I guess those are the ones that we're facing. And what we do, of course, we try to use new tools, to use online tools to reach civil society, but that's also a challenge, because if you have communities like in Bolivia, they're not going to use internet or other tools. And yeah, we do our best to identify key people, key organizations that could work as intermediaries to these organizations. We also try to work directly to grassroots organizations through the IFB, the indigenous groups, and the youth and women, like I said. Well, under the CBD process, there are several issues, important, relevant issues. There is the issue on synthetic biology, digital sequence information. One that gets us all together is, of course, the post-2020 process. We're going to decide on a global biodiversity framework for the next 10 years. So that should certainly bring all civil society together. Yeah, those are probably the main issues.